At noon the following day, Dan was awakened by a ringing telephone. It was his boss. Liz and Dan hadn't shown up at the paper that day, and he was, how can I put it, pretty angry.
I won't tolerate another screw-up. You hear me, Mr. Murray?
You know, you don't understand it.
If the story about last night's award ceremony doesn't make the
Sunday edition, you and Miss O'Meara are going to be in hot water. Clear, Murray?
Very, very hot water, he screamed down the phone. Reluctantly, Dan went back to Fitzrandolph's mansion. Edgar told him that Liz had been seen going into the storeroom, where she evidently was no longer. Finding out what had happened to his beloved colleague was not going to be that easy.
Beloved? My foot. Los Angeles Stadium, Friday night. Manny Brown, Rico Sandretti. That's what counts.
Witam serdecznie w Let's Playu z The Next Big Thing. Rozpoczynamy drugi odcinek. Dan Murray wybrał się na poszukiwanie swojej towarzyszki Liz. Oczywiście wolałby tu nie być, no ale no pewne rzeczy robić musi.
I have one at home just like it. I always sleep on it, except when I have company.
No i co Dan może zrobić, kiedy ma sofę do dyspozycji? Oczywiście odpocząć.
5-second rest period and I'm back on the court. This sports business is really tiring.
Męczący, zwłaszcza gdy wyręcza cię we wszystkim twoja towarzyszka Liz.
Doesn't this belong to that lunatic? Not that I pay attention to what she wears.
Tak. Zupełnie nie zwracasz uwagi na Liz.
Let's hope I don't find more of her clothes lying around here. What's it to me?
Chcemy czy nie chcemy, musimy wyruszać na poszukiwania. O proszę, farba w sprayu.
An 8-pack. Half my salary, they belong to Octopus Herring. MKO Pansies. It seems like Willie has some enemies.
No nie wszyscy widocznie są fanami filmów Fitzrandolpha. Być może są jakieś konkurencyjne wytwórnie. Proszę, El Chupacabras.
He must have really tied one on. If I try and wake him up, he'll only fake being asleep. He owes me money.
Dobry sposób na uniknięcie oddania komuś długu, udawać śpiącego. Ale niech udaje, my mu za to coś zabierzemy.
He never plays it in public.
Cóż to jest, gitara jakaś?
Cherengote. This is a kit for making margaritas. But the salt shaker shaped like a cactus is kind of funny.
Tak, interesujący zestaw, tak w kształcie gitary. No jeśli ktoś się chce kryć, że ma taki zestaw, to no, rzeczywiście jest to interesujący pomysł.
Oh, it's Robo Payne's workshop. What's this? One of the Chupacabra's claws. And I thought they were natural.
Może by tak zabrać?
Nothing. That's not the way to get out. Attaboy. Heyo, Tabby. Attaboy. No, I didn't bring you any caviar today, you glutton. Aya, go lay down. I haven't seen him since he was Tabby II. Could he have a genetic memory?
Po prostu ciebie, Danie, wszyscy lubią, tak jak mówiła to Liz. I była bardzo zdziwiona. No, jej zaufania ten Toby nie okazał, natomiast aż się przykleił i przytulił do Dana. Widać, dobrego człowieka się rozpozna na pierwszy rzut oka. Może jest to roślina tropiąca.
Heyo, Tabby. Heyo, buddy. I've got a job for you. down. Hey, Wacko! You need a man's hand? Yeah. If she's in there, it's up to me to get her out.
Niezły słodziak z tej roślinki. A w sumie mógłbym mieć taką w domu. Chociaż też bym chyba ją musiał trzymać na jakimś łańcuchu, bo bałbym się, że mi zje cały dom.
That's a shame. If it was longer, I'd tie it to something and use it to get down there.
No ale tak, to nie musisz nic zrobić, więc czujesz się jak ryba w wodzie. No ale przynajmniej próbujesz, udajesz, że próbujesz. O, oto i nasz Edgar. Robi coś przy graffiti, trudno powiedzieć co.
Ayo, Kadnowski.
Back, you bloody earthling, or I'll vaporize you with my hypergalactic laser.
Are you stupid or what?
What a guy. But don't call me by my last name. I'm Edgar to my friends.
Fascinating.
Anyway, have you found out anything about our mutual friend?
Mutual? You're mistaken there. But tell me.
Tak, swoją drogą, on ma takie polsko brzmiące nazwisko. Być może jest z pochodzenia właśnie Polakiem. Ciekawe.
Why are you dressed like an idiot?
I'm the new Vulcan Flash.
Good for you. And who is this idiot?
Don't pretend. Everyone knows who Vulcan Flash is.
I am not everyone.
Well, except for an Amundsen. There, he is called Vidigues Jimenez. They censored the original name because if you substitute an H for the V, a J for the U, an O for the F, an M for the C, and you say it backwards, you get a really bad word.
Będę musiał to sprawdzić i napisać sobie na kartce. Może rzeczywiście wychodzi coś obscenicznego, nie wiem, aczkolwiek no jeśli się zmieni prawie wszystkie litery w danym słowie, no to z każdego słowa można coś... każde słowo można przerobić w ten sposób.
So, who convinced you to dress like an idiot?
You'll never guess. Our friend Liz.
I love the graffiti.
Well, Mr. Fitz-Randolph doesn't. That's why my job is to clean it off.
Is Willie around?
He was at the mansion, but he asked them to get the Zeppelin ready. Maybe he's already there.
Fajna muzyka, taka ludowa bym powiedział.
MKO Pansies, what's that about?
A new direction for MKO. Fitz-Randolph wants to get out of the horror business and dedicate himself to family films.
Family films don't interest me, but go on.
Just that. Romantic comedies, children's films, even musicals.
A, jakoś trudno mi sobie wyobrazić takie komedie romantyczne z udziałem wyłącznie takich potworów. No ale kto wie, może by się ciekawie oglądało. W sumie takie połączenie byłoby kina fantazy z kinem familijnym właśnie i z komediami romantycznymi. Mogłoby to wyjść ciekawie.
I'm still not interested in family films. Go on.
The problem is that not all of the monster actors are in favor of the change, and they're trying to boycott it. In part, I understand them. You build a career scaring people, and then they make you play the Cookie Monster.
Half my salary says the graffiti is Octopus Herring's work.
For sure. Do you know that in Amundsen, it's forbidden to put octopi in your socks, punishable by spanking?
Fascinating. This is starting to bore me. Let's move on. Aya Ellis.
Yeah, Dan.
Tutaj leży liść i choć ta grafika w The Next Big Thing jest moim zdaniem przeurocza, to jednak w porównaniu do serii Runaway, miejsca interaktywne,
Toby must have dropped this. These pets expire so quickly nowadays.
miejsca interaktywne są zdecydowanie lepiej widoczne i i lepiej oznaczone, więc trudno je przeoczyć. Nawet ten wyświetlacz hotspotów nie jest tu niezbędny. W przeciwieństwie do Runawaya, zwłaszcza pierwszych części, gdzie by się zdecydowanie przydał. Ta łapa. Teraz ta łapa nas interesuje. Jak ją wyciągnąć? No trudno powiedzieć. Przeniosę się tutaj na lewo. Stąd można dojść do samochodu, wiadomo, on tam stoi zaparkowany.
It was in the trunk. I always carry it in the car. It doesn't matter in which car.
Jest kij baseballowy, szkoda tylko, że nie ma ponczu dyniowego. O, mamy za to korkociąg tutaj obok samochodu. Skąd się tu wziął? Może Liz zostawiła?
Well, what do you know? It's that idiot Mr. Death's soul extractor. Oh, yes. He was at the party, dying of hiccups, dancing without a partner. What a life.
Duszołap. Czy można złapać czyjąś duszę? Ciekawe. Nie próbowałem, aczkolwiek no, zdarzają się takie motywy, na przykład w filmach. I teraz przy pomocy kija baseballowego spróbujemy wyciągnąć tę łapę.
Why not? I know that this makes no sense, but this is my chance to use a bat.
Knockout. Z panem wciąż nie ma sensu rozmawiać. Podejdziemy sobie może na przystań. Tablica, przeczytajmy.
No ferry service today. That's the one that goes to the studios.
No ale tam do wytwórni chyba możemy przejść pieszo. Lina.
Fascinating.
No niewątpliwie fascynujące, ale chciałbym tę linę ze sobą zabrać.
Oh, if I really gave it my all, I could, but behind it has the mother of all knots.
Ale nie na darmo gromadziłeś te dobrodziejstwa w ekwipunku, nie na darmo używałeś kija baseballowego. Ta łapa ma takie ostre pazury, że z pewnością utniemy sobie tę linę.
I don't know what I wanted for, but when you come from a neighborhood like mine, that's never the right question to ask.
Nie wiesz po co? Na pasku się nie chciałeś spuścić? No to na linie chyba nie będziesz miał już takich obaw. Miejmy nadzieję. Bo nie po to tropił Tobi i wytropił to miejsce, żebyśmy teraz tam nie weszli, prawda?
Will this hold if I tie it?
Count me in. What do I do? I'm your girl.
Help me hide Big Al inside.
In the sarcophagus?
Yes, it'll save us time. Now let's get out of here, or...
If you try it, you can consider yourselves toast. Your two-bit invisibility tricks won't work with me, material man. You and the lovely Miss Alaire shall be escorted to your new quarters by my assistant.
I can escort myself.
Chloroform.
I know who you are. Do you think you're better than a refer... Sure. Hey.
Now that he knew what had happened to Liz, Dan would only be able to find her by going after Big Albert. The sarcophagus? Said Edgar. They took it to the Temple of Eternal Illusion. Now we're really in trouble, replied Dan. The Temple of Eternal Illusion. Headquarters of the famous sorceress known as High Priestess Chrome-Ha. It was completely impenetrable. Whoever entered was observed and analyzed by a scanner, which detected any sign of cerebral activity, and once inside, it was filled with deadly traps out of which no one had ever escaped. The game was becoming increasingly difficult, but Dan had come too far. Plus, his feelings for Liz were becoming more intense all the time.
That ninny. Thanks to her, I'm going to be on the ropes again. If she's lost those tickets...
A tak, rzeczywiście uczucia żywi coraz gorętsze Dan w stosunku do Liz. No, fajne miejsce nam przyjdzie być może zwiedzić, bo chyba Dan ma zamiar szukać Liz właśnie w świątyni wiecznej Udy, tam gdzie urzęduje ta kapłanka Kromha.
Hey, Space Cadet!
Back, Earthling.
Your friend, the ninny. So, you dig the lunatic, huh?
Me? No. I've only ever loved one woman. In Amundsen. We even traded belly button lint. Good thing no one ever saw us. It's forbidden.
Good for me. No, for you. Good for you. I'm going to briefly define your friend Liz. Society girl.
She's from a wealthy family. And what of it?
Rude.
I would say direct. Wouldn't you?
Full of herself.
More like determined.
Frigid.
Are you sure?
Bird-brained.
Disconcerting.
Tak, w samych superlatywach, jak widać, Dan mówi o swojej towarzyszce Liz.
Crazy.
Nobody's perfect.
Look who's talking. Did you see her with anyone?
No. I heard her talking with the robots. With Mr. Fitzrandolph.
Are you sure she went toward the storeroom?
Yes, that's what I heard. In Amundsen, passing gas in storage facility is punishable by flogging. I haven't told you why, have I?
And you won't.
Tak, lepiej o tym nie mów. Kolejny specyficzny gość, ale o tym to nawet nie powinienem wspominać, bo tutaj każdy jest na swój sposób specyficzny i unikalny, jedyny w swoim rodzaju.
She lost her belt. Have you heard anything?
No. Was she wearing it when I saw her? I don't know.
Another thing. So, they've taken the sarcophagus away. Where did they take the sarcophagus?
To the Temple of Eternal Illusion.
And what's this about the temple being impenetrable?
It is. No one's ever gotten in, except for Kromha's performances on Tuesdays. The best part is that the people in the audience don't even know how they got in. They're outside waiting in line, and then suddenly, bam! They're inside, comfortably ensconced in their assigned seats.
Czyli jest jakiś punkt zaczepienia, wtorkowe występy, być może to będzie dla nas jakaś szansa dla Dana, by tam się dostać.
What day is it today?
Saturday.
What is the temple in reality?
A temple.
Oh, you're really asking for it.
What a guy. It's a pyramid that Kromha had brought from Egypt, block by block.
Enough about the temple for the moment. Eja, Earl.
Yeah, Dan.
Mam wrażenie, że jak ktoś nie rozumie o czym co Dan miał na myśli, czy jego humoru, to odpowiada what a guy, czyli co za chłop. No i pewnie takie momenty się często zdarzają, że Dana się po prostu dobrze nie rozumie.
At last, they opened it.
I'll help you construct, erect it, put together, and you weather.
Scientifically impossible.
I'm going to die anyhow.
Morally reprehensible.
But what about poetry, beauty, purity, and artistry?
Economically inviable.
Well, I'll get into one of these.
I won't discuss it. You won't fit, poet.
You won't fit, you won't fit, you won't.
Whoa, take it easy, Gargantua.
Come on. Hey-o, Dan Murray.
Guilty as charged. And you have pint.
What a guy. Professor Fly at your service.
Good. And that idiot outside? What's with him?
The poet? He wants me to build him a custom-made teletransporter booth.
Tell a what?
Oh, a neophyte. Let me show you. Two booths. the foolhardy volunteer gets into one of them. And instantly appears in the other.
Does the duck get frequent flyer miles?
Interesting.
Dan understood the great potential in that magnificent invention for furthering his plans, and he made it known to Professor Fly.
Not bad. Have you got a volunteer half pint? Apart from the rubber ducky?
Oh, I wish. The poet wanted to, but I won't even discuss it.
Well, now you have one. Let's get on with it.
Oh, that would be morally reprehensible. The teletransporter is still in the Zeta stage. It's randomly lethal, lethally random, especially for the liver. It is for that reason that I only accept volunteers that meet 3 requirements.
1, said Fly, they have to be completely expendable to society. 2, their life expectancy must be less than 1 year, 2 months, 9 days, and 37 minutes. 3, they must pass my psychological test for the purpose of accrediting psychic devastation to the utmost degree.
Tak, czyli ktoś, kogo społeczeństwo spisałoby na straty, kogo można poświęcić i na kim można eksperymentować. No, czy Dan jest przydatny społeczeństwu? Można by na ten temat dyskutować.
Let's get to the psychic devastation test. What do you want to bet I beat the record?
Let's get to work. They're just 4 little ink blots. What do you see there?
A fire in the Freak Stadium 3 years ago.
This is not psychic devastation or anything like it. I'm sorry, try again when you're really dissipated.
Podoba mi się ten test. No i generalnie świetna lokacja, bardzo kolorowa, olbrzymia ilość szczegółów, taka komiksowa bardzo miejscówka. No i podobają mi się rozmowy z profesorem Muchą. Dużo jest tutaj też zabawy słowem, ale to za chwilę się o tym przekonamy. Zresztą już się przekonaliśmy.
My life expectancy is almost nil.
Are you sure? That's experimentally demonstrably experimental. Do you see that machine in the corner?
Better than you. I don't have bug eyes.
What a guy. But it's true. I can't see all that well because I lost my glasses yesterday. So the machine is called a life-o-meter. It uses the breath to determine the subject's total remaining life expectancy down to the minute.
How much time until he kicks the bucket, right?
Definitively positive. Positively definitive.
Tak, on mówi w ten sposób, że najpierw pierwsze słowo i drugie słowo, a później drugie słowo i pierwsze. I to naprawdę jest świetnej próby zabawa słowem, bo trudno takie określenia, które by pasowały w ten sposób, sobie na poczekaniu wymyślić. No więc to mi się bardzo podoba.
What do I have to do for you to consider me socially expendable?
I won't discuss it. You work at the Quill. You're a sports journalism genius.
What do you have to say about the poet? Is he stupid or just pretending to be?
Well, the poet of pain is peculiar.
I teraz właśnie ta zabawa słowem najwyższej próby, która mi się tutaj niesłychanie podoba.
Yes, peculiar.
Peculiar in what way?
In a peculiar way.
I get it. Very peculiar?
Between somewhat and very peculiar.
Peculiar, period?
What they call peculiar.
Like this peculiar attempt at a conversation.
It is a somewhat peculiar conversation, yes.
Niewątpliwie specyficzna.
Is this peculiar conversation getting us anywhere?
No, but if you keep insisting, I'm going to start thinking that you're peculiar.
Peculiar? Me?
Peculiar. You.
Me? Peculiar?
You. Peculiar.
Me? But wasn't it the poet who was peculiar?
Well, the poet of pain is peculiar.
No i ta dyskusja teraz zatoczyła koło i tak można w kółko rozmawiać o tym specyficznym.
Why can't he be your volunteer?
Unfortunately, that's scientifically impossible, since my teletransporter booth won't accommodate him. Economically inviable, the cost of building a booth his size would be astronomical. And morally reprehensible, as we are talking about one of the greatest literary figures of our time.
That's his name? Poet?
The poet of pain. He's already published 3 volumes of poetry, all with the same theme. Unfortunately, he's beginning to repeat himself.
Has he always gone in for verse?
He used to be a stunt double in the movies. He has a very high tolerance to pain, so he would do anything. He used to specialize in the most physically punishing stunts. The best part is that afterwards, he would tell his colleagues all about the pain he'd experienced. He did it so poetically that someone said to him, "You have got to write this down, man."
Tak, zwróćcie uwagę na wymowę profesora Muchy. On tak bzyczy, kiedy wymawia S lub Z. Dz na przykład.
Why does he want to be your volunteer?
My teletransporter booths are in the Zeta stage. They're very dangerous for the volunteer, and the poet sees an enticingly new form of pain in it, and... enticingly new.
Poets. Enough nonsense. Back up to the ceiling, half-pint.
What a guy.
No i musimy teraz wypełnić te 3 testy. Przejść te 3 testy, czyli być społecznie nieprzydatnym, mieć przed sobą co najwyżej rok, 2 miesiące z kawałkiem życia. No i trzecia rzecz, czyli być nieprzystosowanym, nie o tym już mówiłem, nieprzystosowanym społecznie. No i ten test, który udowodni, że umysłowo tam stoimy na bardzo niskim poziomie i mamy jakieś uszkodzenia mózgu.
You shouldn't leave these things all over the floor.
Murray, careful walking there. Don't step on my camera.
I'm on top of everything.
Sprawdźmy, ile jeszcze będzie żył Dan. Na razie bez żadnego oszukiwania.
Let's see, how many decades do I have left?
Years, 5 months, 6 days, 12 hours, 9.
5 years, 6 months, 12 days, 9 hours. Revolting machine. And the worst thing is that I'd have to have less than 2 years left to live for Fly to accept me to be his volunteer.
Tak, nie za długo, ponad 5 lat, w 2011 roku, no więc jeszcze ze 3 lata pożyje Dan. A szkoda, taki się sympatyczny wydaje. Więc trzymam kciuki za to, żeby kontynuacja w ciągu najbliższych 3 lat się pojawiła. Dobra, teraz jakoś oszukamy ten aparat.
Toby dies every autumn and is reborn every spring. I've got nothing to lose.
Years, 0 months, 0 days, 19 hours, 3.
I know, pretty impressive, huh?
19 days left to live. Poor guy.
That's what I call a minimum life expectancy, said Fly.
calm down. As long as I make it to the fight on Friday, everything's fine.
What a guy.
A teraz Dan musi udowodnić, że jest nieprzystosowany społecznie.
Listen up. I'm going to be the volunteer for... What? You're burning your own hand?
Pain inspires me. A new verse, a fresh new verse. An infernal sun scorches my skin. Implacable, two-faced, cruel.
Want me to break your face? It's no trouble.
No, very trite. It doesn't inspire me. New pains for new verses. Give me novelty.
Good. You stay right here. You're going to go nuts over this.
Tak, jedna z moich ulubionych niewątpliwie postaci, choć właściwie wszystkie postacie tu lubię. No ale poeta bólu, to jest ważne, ma niewątpliwie uszkodzoną psychikę i raczej nic mu już nie pomoże. Więc w jakiś sposób może to Dan wykorzystać i te wersy, które nam będzie mówił poeta bólu, być może wykorzysta w tym teście na uszkodzenia psychiki, który doktor Mucha przeprowadza. No ale żeby te kolejne wersy, żeby natchnienie spłynęło na poetę bólu, to właśnie musi on czuć ból. I będziemy musieli jakoś mu ten ból zapewnić, ale to za chwilę. Najpierw ten ostatni warunek spełnimy, czyli będziemy nieprzystosowani do życia w społeczeństwie.
And I'd be closer to finding Liz and the story I need to keep from getting fired. Which, at that point, wouldn't do me any good, so... Left jab, I go about my business, invent a story, and keep my job. It wouldn't be the first time. Right jab, I get myself fired and I start looking for a half-witted, insufferable daddy's girl, and... Los Angeles Stadium, Friday night. Manny Brown, Rico Sandretti. That's all that matters. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I went too far.
Niewątpliwie. Aż szkoda mi tego samochodu. Musiało go to boleć. Bardzo mocno chyba. No ale teraz już Dan, jeśli szef się o tym dowie, to będzie nieprzydatny społeczeństwu zdecydowanie. No ale szef na razie o tym nie wie, więc należy udokumentować swoje dzieło i zrobić mu zdjęcie.
Do I look like a photographer of... Wait a minute. Hey, buddy!
Murray! You got a form for execution by firing squad?
Oh, well, I don't know, but I'll check.
Bring me a termination letter!
So, what do you think?
It's uniquely unthinkable. Unthinkably unique.
Dan Murray is socially expendable, said Fly.
Niespotykanie skandaliczne, skandalicznie niespotykane. Czyli to jest to, o czym mówiłem. Aż mi się naprawdę zachciało poszukać więcej takich par słów. Jest to naprawdę świetna rozrywka. Swoją drogą tutaj takie małe nawiązanie do Runawaya. Mianowicie na biurku szefa Dana i Liz po prawej stronie leżała gazeta ze zdjęciem i właściwie listem gończym za Brianem Basco, czyli za bohaterem, za głównym bohaterem serii Runaway właśnie.
Ayo, poet.
Poet, poet, poet.
Recite one of these verses of yours that are so painful.
One? Which?
Ten pierwszy już słyszeliśmy.
Something from one of your earlier books.
I don't repeat myself. I don't repeat myself. I repeat.
One that you think up here and now.
I have no inspiration. Give me novelty.
I've changed my mind. Keep your poetry.
Czy świat wypełniony takimi stworzeniami nie byłby interesujący? Ach, aż tęsknota za tym światem, za tym uniwersum mnie ściska, kiedy tutaj spoglądam na tą naszą szarą rzeczywistość.
Are you sure you don't want to be Fly's volunteer?
Absolutely, absolutely.
My words are enough to cause you pain.
Words too hurt, hurt, hurt. Interesting concept.
Half my salary says you found your wardrobe in the bottom of a landfill.
What wardrobe? But I only have these clothes.
You're peculiar.
That's what they say.
You don't understand. I mean peculiar in a very bad way.
Peculiarity is not a bad thing. Peculiar is peculiar.
Yeah, but I'm saying it in a slightly peculiar way.
Peculiar?
Peculiar.
Who is peculiar?
You are peculiar.
That's what they
Tak,
say.
i tutaj znów będą powtarzane teksty, więc znów historia tej specyficzności czy specyfiki zatoczy koło.
It's not that you're a monster. It's that you're ugly. A very ugly man. Ugly as sin. A mortal sin. In all caps. U-G-L-Y. Ugly. Not ugly as in on the ugly side, but as in Mamma mia, what a horrifyingly ugly individual.
What a guy. What a guy. What a guy.
Muszę powiedzieć, że tutaj tłumacze odwalili kawał dobrej roboty, bo naprawdę trudno jest generalnie zachować dobre poczucie humoru oryginału przy każdym tłumaczeniu, a tutaj naprawdę jest to świetnie wykonane i śmieję się czytając te polskie teksty.
Forget it. It's not worth insulting you, you mental midget. Eya.
Heya.
A jeszcze sprawdzę, czy są może jakieś inne teksty.
Ayo, poet.
Give me novelty.
My words are enough to cause you pain. Your mother has a mustache.
What a guy. What a guy. What a guy.
As far as poets go, you're the worst.
Detrimental, aggravating, unmotivating, ineffectual.
Forget it. It's not worth insulting you, you mental midget. I'm going to do a cultural interview with you. My thing is sports, but I'm going to try this. Considering your position, to what extent do your injuries affect you?
They respect me. They respect me. I'm crossing my fingers.
Do you feel that you enjoy the support of the public?
Public. Without my public, I'm no one.
Your biggest rival is your lack of inspiration. Do you think you'll defeat it?
There's no such thing as an insignificant rival. But I'm very motivated.
End of interview. Relax.
Dobra, czas działać.
Heya.
Heya.
Trudno go obrazić. Teraz spróbujmy jakoś sprawić, by poczuł ten ból.
I've got something that might inspire you.
Novelty. Give me novelty.
Spray cans. You stick one in...
Herring, octopus herring.
Yes, they're his. Do you have a problem with that?
plenty. I despise him. I ignore him. I spit on him. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Come on, forget about it. Oh, it takes all kinds.
No i kolejne sposoby na sprawienie bólu poecie.
I've got something that might inspire you.
Novelty, novelty. Give me novelty.
A bat. I'm going to break your face and...
I never repeat myself. I never repeat myself. I never repeat. I repeat.
You don't say. You've already had your face bashed in with a bat.
Novelty, novelty. Give me novelty.
Shoot.
I jak tu takiemu dogodzić, skoro już każdy rodzaj bólu on przeżył? Miał do czynienia z każdym rodzajem bólu w swoim życiu chyba. A, co my tu jeszcze mamy? Łapa.
I've got something that might inspire you.
Novelty, novelty. Give me novelty.
A razor. You grab it and you slice here, there, freeform, wherever you want to.
I never repeat myself. I never repeat myself. I never repeat. I repeat.
You're not saying you've already cut yourself with a razor here and there, freeform, wherever you feel like it?
Novelty, novelty. Give me novelty.
Shoot.
Widać, ma wielkie doświadczenie. No dobra, spróbujemy tym razem trafić lepiej. Sól i cytryna. Może to w jakiś sposób wywoła u niego ból.
I've got something that might inspire you.
Novelty, novelty. Give me novelty.
Lemon and salt. So, a new verse?
I'm inspired. It's coming to me. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Well, share it.
Like a ravenous zombie, my right eye devours my brain.
What a verse, my friend. What a verse.
Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend.
Tak, jest niesamowicie utalentowany. Jestem pod wrażeniem jego poetyckich zdolności. Być może ciekawiej by się jego wiersze czytało, niż wiersze tych niektórych prawdziwych poetów.
I've got something that might inspire you.
Novelty, novelty. Give me novelty.
Come on, extract your soul. See if that hurts. So, a new verse?
I'm inspired. It's coming to me. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Well, share it.
And you think that doesn't hurt? I've lost a molar.
What a verse, my friend. What a verse.
Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend.
Nie był to chyba przyjemny widok, zważywszy na to, jak Danowi drżała lewa powieka. Później mu się aż w głowie zakręciło, no ale nie dziwię się. Samo patrzenie na to tutaj w grze nie było najbardziej komfortową czynnością. Nie chciałem z nim rozmawiać, no ale...
A commission, a proposition, a requisition.
Eja.
Dobra, jeszcze jedna rzecz. Porysujmy tablicę.
He's going to go nuts over this. So, a new verse?
I'm inspired. It's coming to me. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Well, share it.
My ear, by 1,000 bees, mortally wounded, bursts joyfully.
What a verse, my friend. What a verse.
Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend.
Bardzo się cieszę, że mnie nie ból inspiruje do nagrywania let's playów, czy do pisania, czy do tworzenia czegokolwiek, bo no miałbym problem z nagrywaniem, bo raczej tak świadomie bym się nie narażał na tego rodzaju ból, na jaki naraża się poeta, nasz znajomy.
I'm coming! Everything okay?
Who cares about the 3 requirements? I'll be your volunteer.
Highly inappropriate. On what basis?
I can be your volunteer or your worst nightmare. You decide.
What a guy!
I'm a walking case of psychic devastation. I'm ready to throw in the towel.
That is psychologically measurable, the test.
You got me. I'll meet your 3 requirements. Test time.
They're just 4 little ink blots. What do you see there?
I właśnie w tym momencie przydadzą nam się wersy poety bólu.
A hellish sun scorches my skin. Implacable, two-faced, cruel.
Great answer. Come on, you've only got 3 left. What do you see there?
Ale rzeczywiście te wersy mogą się w jakiś sposób z tym kojarzyć. Z tymi rysunkami.
My eardrum by 1,000 bees, mortally wounded, buzzing, thunderously ruptures.
Great answer. You still have 2 left. What do you see there?
A ravenous zombie, my right eye devouring my brain.
Great answer. Let's see how you do on the last one. What do you see there?
How is that not supposed to hurt? I've lost a molar.
Great answer. And congratulations,
said Fly. You're so absolutely morally dissipated that you passed the test. But don't go overboard. I could still fail you.
So then, I've got everything right?
You've passed the test. Society considers you expendable. In no time at all, you'll be kicking the bucket.
Dan Murray, you're the perfect volunteer. Good. Let's get to it, replied Dan.
Well, here we go.
Since the booths were working, Dan's next step was clear. He had to send one of them to the residence of the High Priestess Chrome-Ha.
Dobrze, że nie mieliśmy takich testów jak ten ostatni na studiach, bo chyba ja jedyny bym je zdawał. Dobra, jeszcze uzgodnijmy szczegóły z profesorem Muchą.
I'm coming! Everything okay?
Teletransporting yourself 5 meters is for amateurs.
That's probably true and truly probable. What do you suggest? I can't leave a booth just lying around.
The storeroom at the mansion. I have access to it. It'll be safe.
That's good, but it's heavy.
You're speaking to Dan Murray. Relax. I'll distract the dynamic Uno. You get in, leave the booth, and get out of there. You got it?
Assimilated and comprehended.
What are you waiting for?
Impossible, Dan. I cannot remove the tattoo on the chupacabras.
Well, and this one, it's smaller.
No, not small, not large, not...
Showtime. Well, here I am. So now what?
Teraz trzeba przerobić ten teletransporter na sarkofag. Musi wyglądać. Kształt ma taki w sumie podobny do sarkofagu, więc Może zrobimy użytek z tej farby w sprayu, może się uda, kto wie.
I've got an idea. I'll paint it like a sarcophagus. But, I'll never get it right. It'll never work. Impossible. Well, what do you know?
Tak, Dan odkrył w sobie talent. To jest chyba jego jedyny talent, no ale cóż.
From what I understand, if the scanner at the Temple of Eternal Illusion detects cerebral activity, it will search the package. I'll wait to transport myself until the booth is in the Temple of Eternal Illusion.
Nie no, z Danem nie jest tak źle. Myślę, że jest inteligentny, choć po prostu taki samolubny, wredny i zdanie o sobie ma nadwyraz wysokie, Dan.
Hey, Space Cadet!
Back, Earthling.
There's a sarcophagus in the storeroom.
No way. I already told you that they took it away before, Earthling.
And I say that with those glasses, you can't see a thing.
Seriously?
Seriously, not one thing.
No. Now, about the sarcophagus.
Seriously, you're already calling. Let them come pick it up.
Take it easy, be careful. And don't you dare scratch my balls there.
Good. Eleonoro says it will take some time to get the booth to the temple. I'll take advantage of the time and get ready for the next big round.
Why am I so good to you? Let's see if it's all clear, vermin. I get in the sarcophagus. You close the door. With my foot, I activate the hidden false bottom. You open the door. The audience is stunned. I'm gone. It's completely empty. Understood?
Mistress, where do you want the large sarcophagus?
What sarcophagus?
But looking like that?
Hey, we're gonna be there in 3 seconds. Give me an Egyptian head honcho's name.
Amenophis.
3.
The third.
Yep, it's me.
Draw and quarter him.
I am the Supreme Head Honcho Amenophis III, Lord of Egypt, quarterback of the Nile, MVP of the...
Be still. Amenophis, the third?
The third in the flesh.
I don't know if I remember. Why have you come?
I'm lost. Ever since I lost the dame that gave my life meaning.
Speak. Which woman is that?
Baby, I'm your midnight camel driver.
I find your brashness tempting, but why should I accept you?
I'm looking for the High Priestess Kromha, the woman with the best front end I've ever seen.
You're looking at her. Your tongue is altogether too loose, Amenophis, but you're lucky that I'm so good. Come with me.
Finally, Dan had done it. He had teletransported himself to the Temple of Eternal Illusion. And if nothing went wrong, he'd live to tell the tale. But unfortunately, the future wasn't looking very bright for everyone involved.
Good afternoon, Miss Hilaire. Are you hungry?
20. Why did you knock me out? 12. What did you do to me? 1. My head and my left ear ache. 4. If you come any closer, I will bite you.
At least the pain should pass within the hour. The captain would like you to dine with him. Put this on.
No. Today is the first of the month.
Do it, or
I never dress in black on dates that are prime numbers.
you'll die naked with the crew.
You've got a point. It's actually more dark gray. Gonna untie me?